Hello everybody, how's it going? How are you? Welcome back to another live stream. Once again in RaceRoom in the RRVLN Championship tonight. And it's the season highlight, the first season highlight. It's a 2.4 hour race on the 24-hour layout. So a little longer race tonight, so I hope you're sitting comfortable. Have your popcorn ready and your beers, because it's gonna be a long stream. We are currently in practice, still have 30 minutes of practice, then 30 minutes of quali, and then 150 minutes race. That's 2.4 hours. So we have GT3 cars, Caymans, and the Audi TT-RS class, 3 classes in this race. Hi Jason, hi Kenichi, hi Edwin, hi Scottish Tim. Thanks. As you can see, I'm driving the Porsche in GT3. And yes, Yaroslav is also in this race. He's also driving a GT3 car, so it's gonna be hopefully an interesting race. Although he's always just a little bit quicker than me, but I'll try my best to stay with him. Let me know, guys, how the sound is. I think it's alright. So let's do a little installation lap, see if everything is working. You'll have to do probably more than one pit stop tonight. So 24-hour layout means we're going left here and drive the full Grand Prix layout before going on the Nordschleife. Hi JD. Thanks Jason. Hi Barbecue Man. How's it going? Been a while since I had my last stream. I think it was actually the last RRVLN race. Haven't had a lot of practice, but I think we should be good for a podium tonight. Maybe a win, but I think Jadir has something against that. I think he wants to win as well. I did 2 laps on the leaderboard earlier, so I managed to get on P1 with a 8:13.7. But I will take it easy on this lap. Hi Horst. Yeah, I hope to see some of you guys at the Nürburgring next week. I'll be flying down there on Wednesday already, so I'll be there Wednesday evening, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be of course at the Ring Arena with RaceRoom for the WTCR launch event and also the 4-hour Team Endurance Racing Championship. So yeah, hope to see some of you guys there. It's at the Ring Arena in the Ring Boulevard. Make sure to drop by, come say hi, and also give it a go at the WTCR competition. It's a lot of prize money at stake, and there will be 4 divisions, so not only the best of the best will be able to win something. I think it's the best 88 drivers that do get prize money, so if you feel like you're up there in the top 100, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. First yellow flag here. Hi Cell Racing. Hi Billy. Hi Malte. Malte the race director. See you on track very soon. Yeah, 980 kilometers. That's a lot. I'll try to focus on the race today. So during the race we'll probably, hopefully, successfully manage to ignore the chat, but it's always difficult to do that. Dung Beetle Jadir is in this race as well. That's Jaroslav Hansik. I'm pretty sure he will stream that too. There's a link to his channel in the description. Make sure to check him out as well. I think he's gonna be my main rival here today in GT3. I need to give it the very best if I wanna keep up with that guy, as he's just too quick. Thanks Mitch, or Mick. I never know if I should shift into 6th gear here. Some say it's better to keep it in 5th gear, but I hate the sound of this high revving engine. But I think it might be better to keep it in 5th. Yeah, very long race today, especially for GT3, because we will start right away. The other classes will have a delayed start. As you might know if you're familiar with the RRVLN, we're doing a staggered start with a 5-minute delay for class 2, 6-minute delay for class 3, so we can have more traffic earlier on in the race. So 150 minutes of racing. Let's check after this lap how much fuel we're consuming, so we can get an idea what strategy to run, but I'm guessing we will have to do 2 pit stops today. Hi, bad news. Yeah, Chris Morrow, definitely also a candidate. He came very close in the first race. Last race I did a couple of stupid mistakes, but I got back into the lead, but then I was a bit too secure, took it a bit too easy in the last lap and got overtaken on the straight by Hillebrand. I was a bit stupid, but try to not to do that today. But yeah, there's definitely a couple of guys who can win this race in GT3. As always, in a long race like this, key will be to make the least amount of mistakes possible, which is difficult enough. As proven by last race, where I spun right there in Schwabenschwanz, the corner before here. So hopefully today we can keep the concentration up. I had 2 Red Bulls already, so I'm hyped. 20 minutes still to go. In 10 minutes we will have a short driver briefing, just before the quali. Also messed up my pit stop last time, even though I was preaching it to everyone not to forget to confirm. the pit stop. I did manage to make that mistake myself. Let's see where our grid spot is. 200 meters from here. Alrighty. Let's see if the crew chief already has enough data. Calculate fuel for 160 minutes.
We estimate 218 litres.
218. So, our fuel capacity is 120, if I remember correctly. Yes. I don't know if the crew chief is correct. We might be good with just one pit stop. But I only drove one lap, so it's probably not the most accurate estimation. We might need to do a second one. But I think I'll just start with a full tank of fuel and then refuel the full tank in my first pit stop, and then we see how far that takes us. Well, the first pit stop is not the first pit spot is not always an advantage though. But here on the Nürburgring you have enough time to confirm your pit stop actions before you need to stop for your pit spot. So that's alright. Let's try this one more time. Drive a lap on the GP track. Oh, the first in this direction, I see. You got the Manthey Porsche, Gralo. So yeah, looking really forward to go to the Nürburgring next weekend or next week. I hope the weather will be nice, although I will probably spend most of my time indoors, working at the RaceRoom location. I'll be one of the stewards there, judging incidents and reports, and I will also do some other things for the broadcast, making some graphics, keeping track of results. So I hope everything goes as planned. It probably won't, but we will make the best out of it. Lots of great drivers have signed up for the 4-hour race on site there at the Nürburgring, and lots of good drivers also going for the WTCR competition. Hi Space Kid, thank you. So I guess the WEC Spa 6 hours just finished. Looks like Alonso was winning, at least when I was still watching. Hi Jens. I don't know, I really like how the Porsche handles. It's quite easy to drive, at least in my opinion. It has a little bit understeer on the turn-in, but has very good traction coming out of the corner. And I'm just super used to it. I just like Porsche in general. I think it's an awesome car. and I'm quite fast with it too. This awkward corner here. I hope everything will go smooth at the start here. But I hope all the drivers will take it easy. It's a long race. Alonso did win, yeah, nice. Not bad, not bad. And who was it that won in the GT class? I saw a Ford and a Porsche battling 10 minutes ago. Through a Rouge, too wide. That was quite cool. Also one of the Fords crashed earlier on in a Rouge. Thankfully the driver was okay. Pretty spectacular shunt that was. Yeah, lots of motorsport going on today. Also watched the DTM race and WEC, and now we are in VLN on the Nordschleife. So I'll just go into the pits now because we have the driver briefing in 4 minutes. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long race. Let's see if we're complete. Not quite, but almost. 32 drivers here already. I don't see Yaroslav yet on the server. I hope he remembers. Oh yeah, there he is. 30th. Max Hackländer. He drives in GT Masters, if I'm not mistaken. He's a GT3 driver in real life. That's pretty cool. We have a few guest starters today as well. And if you also want to do a guest start sometime, if you want to join us here, make sure to go to the website rrvln.com, link in the description. From there you will find the link to the Discord. And in the Discord, if somebody signs out in the sign out channel, then you can just jump in and say that you want to take his place and thereby join us here on the track. Yeah, it has been a while, Brian. Just didn't really feel like streaming much lately, but I'll get back into it for sure. The right field of view, I don't know, it's the default field of view. It feels pretty okay on my big television. So let's jump on the Discord and do that driver briefing.
Sorry Leute, war mein Mic die ganze Zeit an? Hey, Entschuldigung.
So, hello everybody, good evening. Hope you're doing great.
Hello.
Good evening.
So we'll have a short driver briefing. I'll try to keep it short. So first of all, I hope you're all familiar with the starting procedure.
I'm not.
So okay, then listen carefully. We will have a staggered start. That means every class starts independently at different points in time. So class 1, that is the GT3 cars, they will start right away when the lights go green or go out at the start. And then class 2, that's the Audi TT RS-VLN cars, and also the Caymans, they stay put on the grid. They don't drive away when the lights go out. TTRS cars will have a 5-minute delay, so that means TTRS starts when the countdown of the race reaches 1 hour and 45 minutes. That is 5 minutes delay. And then the Caymans, that's class 3, you guys.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Hi now. Your mic is on and we can hear your entire game and everything. Could you please mute yourself?
Okay, as I was saying, Cayman class has a 6-minute delay. That means the Caymans start when the countdown reaches 1 hour and 44 minutes. So I hope that everybody understood that. To sum it up one more time, GT3 starts right away. All the other cars stay put. And after 5 minutes, the TT-RS cars start. And after 6 minutes, the Cayman starts. While you're waiting for your start, please don't turn off the engine. Otherwise the game might DNF you. So yeah, if you do fail to do the proper start procedure, that means if you're starting even though you shouldn't, then please move to a safe location and let everybody pass. If you only move a meter or half a meter, then that's not a big deal. You can back up again. But if you already, did a proper start, then you need to let everybody pass from your class. Okay, so at the start, please be careful. It's a very tight corner in the beginning and it's a very long race, so there's no need to be very aggressive at the start. Just take it easy the first few corners and the first lap. And then when it comes to traffic, please pay attention that the fast drivers have the responsibility to pass the slower drivers. That means the slower drivers, when they get the blue flag, they don't have to change lane or move out of the way. They just have to continue driving normally. But as soon as the faster car is next to you, then of course please give him the space, don't close the door and stuff like that. And also vice versa, the faster cars have to respect the slower drivers as well. They are driving a race too. So if you're going for the overtake, do only so if there's a chance for you to pass successfully without making contact. And for the pit stop, the pit speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour, so be sure to slow down enough for that. And don't forget to confirm your actions, your pit stop actions. Otherwise, the pit stop will not go as planned. It will not start until you confirmed your actions. You don't have to stay in the voice chat during the race, but if anything happens, like the server crashes or anything like that, then please come back into the voice chat. You can also stay in the voice chat and just deafen and mute yourself however you want. Please don't use the in-game chat, the chat messages during quali or race. It's only distracting. Other than that, yeah, try to finish the race. It's a long race. We hope to see as many people as possible crossing the finish line. And that's pretty much it. Be respectful and take care of each other on the track. Do you guys have any questions?
I would like to make a note about drivers who are starting with a time, so Audis and the Porsche Caymans. We've noticed in a bunch of races past that people are sitting on the line in a gear and not in neutral, and your car is moving forward to the point where some people who on a 5-minute start delay are a car's length out of their box because they've moved forward in that 5 minutes. So please stay in neutral.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd like to add on as well. Just be careful at the start of the race. Like George says, it's a long race. I don't want to see people kind of being taken out in the early stint and kind of given up. We have had in the past couple of races a few overly aggressive people at the start. So obviously just be careful with your first kind of moves on the opening laps.
Right. So I hope now that everybody understood how to start, how the procedure works. If not, now is your last chance to raise any concerns or questions. And if that's not the case, then I wish you all good luck and a successful race.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck everybody. Good luck, safe drive.
Good luck.
Alright, that was it, guys. Let's jump back into the race and let's see here. We have still 5 minutes in practice. I forgot to mention that there is no warm-up, but will be hopefully clear to everybody. I think I'll take a small pit stop and be right back with you guys. And we're back. So, yes, damage is on in this race. Three minutes till quali starts. Yeah, well done, Alonso. He has more luck in WC than in Formula 1. Or a better car, to put it that way. Thanks, JD. Always the same track. Yeah, that's in the nature of the VLN Championship. But it's the most beautiful and challenging racetrack in the world. But I think I'll be on the sim racer system again very soon. And do some other racing. Really want to do one of those DTM races in the sim racing system sometime soon. But actually we're driving the 24-hour layer today, so it's not exactly the same. Stefan, I will not be in the cafe, I'll be in the ring arena. That's where the RaceRoom event will take place. So now let's remove some fuel for quali. I wanna do... let's try to do 2 laps. So hopefully we get a clean lap without traffic.
Activate limiter.
So, I think we're doing a safe lap the first time around and then see if we can improve for the second lap. But yeah, the ring arena is not far from the RaceRoom cafe, and I'll definitely check by the RaceRoom cafe as well at the Nürburgring. I wonder who that Mercedes is ahead of us here. That Audi should let us pass. Better for both of us. Oh, he's going on a long lap. Maybe they didn't know about the shortcut. Alright, focus now, guys. There's Jaroslav in the Falcon Porsche. I think we'll run into that Mercedes at some point. already behind him. I think we got lucky here. That didn't cost much time. Man, the sun is glaring right into my face from the window. Hi Zenek. GT4 cars, well, there's more liveries coming for the Cayman, and we have already announced the KTM, so a little bit more patience and they will definitely come. Alright then, let's keep it in 5th, I guess. Ah, missed that apex. Almost flew out of the carousel. Another apex slightly missed here, but nothing big. Almost went out on the grass. That was dangerous. Alright, pretty okay first lap. I think we can still improve by a couple of seconds maybe. Let's see how lap 2 goes. Hi David. Yes Tin, I did watch the WEC race. I missed the last 10 minutes, but I think nothing major happened there, I believe. Alright, one more chicane here. Yeah, 115, I can still improve a little bit. Item. Hucklander on P2. Quite a gap though. Let's see what Jaroslav is doing. Oops. Only 1 second up on my previous lap. Hansik P2. Nice. Hopefully we have enough fuel on board to finish this lap. In theory we should. There's a little bit of traffic here. That was scary. More scary for him though. He lost it. But thanks for making space though. Yeah, Brno is a great track. I'd love to have that in RaceRoom. Oversteer. Still maintaining that 1 second though. That's a good exit. Need to nail that next corner now. That's decent enough, I guess. Oh boy, I'm sweating already. 2 laps in, and we got still 2.5 hours to go in the race. So that was better. That should gain us some time. Oh no, traffic again. That's not a good place for traffic up here. A lot of corners coming up. Wow. Alright, thank you very much. That was very nice. Ah, 2 seconds. Just about my leaderboard time. If I bring that over the finish line, I'm 8:13. I think the lap record on the 24-hour layout is actually faster than that, Stefan, if I'm not mistaken. Let's focus now. One more corner. .13.3, nice. Definitely happy with that. We had a little bit of traffic, but all went very smooth.
Engage the limiter.
Calculate fuel for 160 minutes.
We think about 231 litres.
Well, now it's 230. Hi, Drebe. Yeah, I do have quite some laps on the Nordschleife. Would be curious to know how many exactly, but it's definitely in the thousands. So So he's at 230. Ah, that's still within one pit stop territory. I think we might just be able to finish with one pit stop. I don't think I'll drive another lap in quali. I'll save my strength for the race. Let's see what the other guys are doing. Ah, Dirk Linschermann, 818. Jaroslav just crossed the finish line, didn't he? According to this data at least. He's still 6 seconds behind. Probably related to traffic. So what's the track record on the 24-hour layout then? Is it 8:18? I think it's faster. So Linschermann in a BMW, not bad. Wonder what BMW that is. Is it an M6? Hanzik in the Falcon Porsche. That's Hacklander, real GT3 driver. There he is, not bad, M6. That's the Valkenhorst, isn't it? You hear the techno music from the fans. Let's have a look at his split times. He is on a slightly faster lap by the first sector. Second sector was about the same. So this could be a couple of seconds of improvement. But will it be enough? 4 seconds? We will find out in a couple of minutes. Hillebrand, that is the winner of last race, where I gave the victory away, not paying attention to what was behind me, and then he took advantage of the slipstream on the straight and overtook me in the last lap. Man. I keep saying it's only over when it's over. Okay, so he came closer, 2.5 seconds, but still, we're still on pole, guys. Jaroslav is has a slightly better first sector. It was a 2.58. Let's see what we did. Also 5.8. So Jaroslav, if he gets a free lap, then there's a chance he can be dangerous. We still got 11 minutes in qualifying. I think I'll take another quick break before the race and I'll be right back with you guys in 2 minutes. Okie dokie, we're back. Let's see then. Still on pole, nice. Let's see where Yaroslav, if he can improve. He might be going on P2, hopefully not P1. Is it Stefan? I don't know. That's weird. Oh, Yaroslav made it, P2. Alright, so we'll start in the front row with Jadir. It's gonna be interesting. Oh man, I hate it. I hate to have him in my back mirror. He's putting so much pressure. I prefer putting pressure on other people. But yeah, let's see. It's a long race. Challenge, as always, will be to keep the concentration during the race. Not make a mistake. It's gonna be very exhausting. Driving on the limit for 2.5 hours. Aha, 8:10. I didn't beat it then. Kevin Estray. In a McLaren. Aha. Interesting. Five minutes to go. Make sure to check out Yaroslav's stream as well. Link is in the description. Say hi to him in the chat. Tell him that Georg sent him. And I wish him good luck for the race. But hopefully we can stay in front of him this time. That would be very nice, but I'm a bit skeptical. He's very, very strong. But it could be an interesting race. 5 minutes to go. Everybody's in the pit except Hebel, still driving. He is a slightly better sector, but not quick enough, I think, to be danger for us. So, Thomas Bacher on pole in the Audi class. In front of Binder, Weiss, Ginchik, Nusser. And then we got John Dalton on pole in the Cayman class. Tom Schwartz hasn't done a lap. He has, but must have been an invalid lap. So he just started another one, but he won't be able to finish that one. But he will start... Oh no, okay, now he... Okay, I see. Now it has updated. Ooh man, the adrenaline is rising. 3 minutes till race start. So, let's see. We will do a pit stop and put in as much as we can. And then we will see if it's gonna be enough with one stop or if we have to do 2 stops. That could be the race deciding factor today. Crew chief said 230. Calculate fuel for 160 minutes.
Should be about 231 litres.
So we should have enough fuel with one stop, theoretically. But then again, if we're starting with a full tank, that means more weight, that also means more fuel consumption than in quali. So I don't trust this estimation 100%. I'll have to change tires too. Yeah, worst case, we'll have to do a splash and dash. we will see that how it evolves in the race. Starting fuel is in. The self-registration is currently closed, yes, Ivers, but if there is a spot in the division, then we can sign you up. So just go into the sign out chat channel on Discord and let us know that you want to race, or in the general chat, and the race director Malte, he will check whether or not we have a place free. I think we do actually have a spot free in Division 1 at least, in the Cayman class probably. So there's a good chance that you could join us there, for sure. We will check with you after the race. Thanks, JD. Thanks, nice. Okay guys, 40 seconds till the race start. It's gonna be a long race, and in 2 weeks it's the 2.4 hours of Division 2. I will be driving that one as well, if nothing comes in between those plans. In Division 2 I'm driving the BMW M235i. So yeah. Keep an eye on your Discord, on our Discord, if you want to do a guest start. There's always a few drivers who cannot make it, so there's a big chance for you to be able to make a guest start. Link to the Discord is on the website, that is rrvln.com, link in the description. Alright guys, this is it. Fuel is in, pit stop preset is set up. Let's go. Oh boy. Finish rule. Well, you just cross the finish line after the countdown has ended, and then the race ends. Thanks, Jim. Okay, I will try not to read the chat from now on, so I can focus on the race.
Go, go, go!
Should be an easy first corner for us. Somebody try to move. Didn't quite work though. Yaroslav struggling a bit. Balkenhaus BMW. Ooh, Hunticon 4 dropped a few places. Probably a bit too careful at start. wonder if the BMW behind us also started with a full tank, or if he is going for a two-step strategy. It's very well possible. Ooh, the M6 is quick through the fast corners. Wow, he's aggressive, man. Always fun to drive against real race drivers. Oh, but that's not him. That's Hackländer. I hope he doesn't get too motivated back there and try something stupid. He already made the contact there in Schwedenkreuz. I got a little bit of advantage in traction out of slow corners in the Porsche. Oh, he lost it. Pushing too hard. Hopefully nobody collects him. Okay, B2, 3 and 4, 5 all made it past him. Now it's Moreau and Hunzik, 4 seconds behind me. But still, a very long race to go. No chat for me. I'll try. It's so difficult to ignore the chat. You can type your messages just before I start the long straight, then I can read them. But even just talking by myself is not really good for my concentration. Man, I almost lost it already here. Scary. I think the Porsche's fuel tank is in the rear, isn't it? No, that's where the engine is. But with the increased weight, it's very prone to get this pendulum effect in the Porsche. The tank slapper. The infamous tank slapper. Okay, Hansik made it past. Ah, somebody dropped though. Who was it? Moreau. Wonder what happened there. Hopefully it was clean. But yeah, Hansik behind me again. See you later, JD. Okay, lap 1 successfully finished. Many more to go. He spun out. Okay. Without contact then. Okay, gap is somewhat stable. Let's keep it nice and clean. New SRS season yesterday, okay. Really need to get back into that when I find the motivation again. Oh, Moreau is out for good. That's a bummer. Wonder what happened. Hi Eberling. Alright guys, so far so good. Steady 4 seconds, between 3.5 and 4 seconds. Gap to Hansik. Keep it safe and clean as long as possible. Hopefully till the end of the race. Even gaining a little bit over Hansik now. But he's definitely up to pace. He just lost a little bit during the start. And we have seen him come back from much bigger gaps than this in the past. Thank you. Yeah, the timer is a bit fluctuating depending on the location on the track. Down to 3 seconds now, but it's a bit odd. Very odd. Looks like we're not gaining at all after all. Hey David, I'm doing good. So far very good. Leading the race, but I think I can already see Hansik in my mirrors coming closer. Yeah, tire wear will also be a factor. But most crucially, the fuel consumption. I hope we can make it with just one pit stop. And if not, then I hope it's the same thing for the other drivers. clutch on sequential cars. That's not realistic. At least not for gear shifts. I mean, even if auto clutch is on, you can still use the clutch though. But please don't ask me such complex questions during the race. It's too distracting. But feel free to join my Discord so we can talk after the race. Link is also in the description. No worries. Man, Hansik is so consistent as well. That guy does not make many mistakes. Which means we can also not afford any mistakes. We still got 2 hours and 8 minutes to go. Mistakes are bound to happen eventually, but let's try to keep that at a minimum. Slightly missed that apex. And that one too. It's too late on the brakes, going offline, resulting in an oversteer. Now Hansik is really closing. First came in ahead. Good stuff. Hansik made it past as well, very quickly. Almost missed that one. That cost a bit of time too. Yeah, Yaroslav found his pace again. He's not quite close enough for slipstream, I think. Yeah, that's the thing about racing. It requires a lot of mental strength to stay focused. Yeah, he's definitely better than me in multitasking. If I'm not 100% focused, then mistakes happen quickly. Ooh. And that being said, he just made a mistake. Interesting. This will give us some time to breathe again until he catches up again. But good to see that he is driving on the limit too then. I wish I could fight with him door to door, but I'm also glad if I'm ahead of him. But yeah, it's a long race and 4 seconds is nothing, so... Lots of things still to happen in this race. Sloppy. Thanks for not closing the door. Thanks for staying on your racing line. Yeah, stream chat is a driver's worst enemy. Can be in a race where you really have to focus. Not that I don't appreciate y'all watching me and being active in the chat. I wonder if the tires last long enough for a one-stop strategy. I think the tires might be very crucial already after 1 hour. Let's see. He went a bit too wide offline there. Can still see a little green dot in my mirror. That is Yaroslav. So, still 2 hours to go. Still not sure if one stop will be enough. Fuel-wise, I think it will be, but will the tires last? I think that was the last Cayman. Oops, little drift. I need to find a better line through that one. I think I'm turning in too late. Another lap, almost done. Well, the M6 was on P3 in the quali, was only 2 seconds behind me, so definitely it's up there. In the fast corners I think he has a little bit advantage over the Porsche, but I still prefer the Porsche though. He's gaining just minimally, I think, Yaroslav. No news about multi-class offline, I'm afraid, for now. But it's not forgotten. Don't worry. If Yaroslav had a better start, we would be driving door to door now. Thank you. Three and a half seconds. It's not much. So the race was 2 hours and 50 minutes, wasn't it? Yeah. So 1 hour in. Is that right now? Almost, yeah. No, that can't be. Anyway, it's still a long way to go. So halftime would be of 150 minutes, would be 75 minutes. That's 1 hour 15 minutes. So in 40 minutes, I think the tires might last another 40 minutes. Sorry guys, I don't have the sounds enabled today. Thinking about ditching them altogether. Because all it did really was spamming the chat with sound messages all the time. Oh no. cost half a second minimum, more like 1 second. No big mistakes so far. But Hansik is also very, very consistent. Aside from that one mistake. But he's just half a second quicker every lap. If not one. Yeah, you see my tires just turned yellow too. And that's 30 minutes to go. I think we can make that till halftime. Let's calculate again. 150 divided by 2, that's 75. So that's 1 hour 15 minutes, right? Yeah. We'll just drive until we run out of fuel. And then put in another full tank. .79 liters per lap, says the display. Yeah, it could be down to whether or not we can complete that lap before refueling. Oopsie. Big drift. Made a lot of small mistakes in those last few corners. And Hansik 2 seconds behind us. That's how quickly it can go. Another big drift. incredibly close, guys. Even if he is not fighting with me directly, we are struggling here for every split second, guys. 2 seconds is very little. This is not a sprint race, this is an endurance race. Ooh, traffic coming up. Bit wide. Definitely feeling the tires being a bit worn already. And I think we will make it till halftime. Maybe save a little fuel by putting it in the 6th gear up here. See skid marks and smoke. That means the next car isn't far away. I was left with a small mistake, nothing severe. Car is definitely sliding a bit more now with those tires. Oops, missed that entry. Okay, well. 1.7 seconds. He's coming closer and closer. Fake a pit stop. Whoa! Concentration, come on! Seriously, going off on the straights of all places. Stupid. Shit, now he's in my slipstream. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Now it gets really interesting. Ooh, very late braking. Did he get that corner? Ah, he lost it into turn 1. Thank god, we got some air to breathe again. I was already looking forward to a little bit fighting with him. Now it's gonna take him probably a few laps again to catch up, unless I make another big mistake. Which I'm doing. Stupid. Oh man, we're both feeling the tires, I guess, a little bit already. Yeah, slipping and sliding. This is a very dangerous phase of the race. Very easy to make a mistake, spin the car, and with such small gaps, that can mean losing a position. Got lucky in traffic here. This shouldn't be a problem either. All right. On the steer. Jesus. Thanks, Kai, I will. As much as the tires permit. This may not seem close to you guys watching, but it is actually really close. Only 3 seconds, less than 3 seconds after more than an hour. And then it's 35 seconds to P3. So even if we are not door-to-door racing, it's actually super close for an endurance race. Let's see then. Is that 20 minutes till halftime? That means 2 more laps after this one. It's definitely doable with fuel. And tires shouldn't be a problem either. Scary. Got very loose for a moment here. Alright, that cost a little bit of time behind the Audi here, but nothing we could have done. It's down to 2 seconds again. 1 hour 30 minutes to go. So we're gonna do 2 more laps and then pit. Then we should be alright for a one-stop strategy. Yeah, it would be nice if you could drive the real car, but winning 5,000 euros is also nice. You can win a Mercedes driving experience in the Mercedes e-racing competition though. Closing in again. I hope both of us will perform a similarly good or bad pit stop, so we can continue this close race until the end. But still 2 laps to go until pit stop. Maybe if he wants to do the undercut, that could be a possibility for him. If I were him, I would probably try it. But then again, is it gonna be enough fuel till the end? It probably would be. If I was him, I would pit the next lap. But, I mean, he's a bit faster than me anyway. Oh, Malte! Pit speed limit. It's always a hard pill to swallow, getting a drive-through for pit speed limit. Oh boy, now he's already behind me. If he doesn't make another mistake, then it will get very interesting in a couple of minutes. Wow. Should have lifted here on the shift. Traffic coming up. Let's see if this plays into our hands or not. Doesn't look like. That did definitely not play into our hands. Oh god, oh god. Bit oversteer moment. He is very close now, but I don't think he will get enough slipstream. I hope. Nope. Maybe I should do the undercut. But I don't wanna risk anything with the fuel. Yeah, if he stays close like this, he will probably be able to overtake me on the straight. Oh, very nice, thank you. That was very fair. He saw us coming. Oh yeah. Well, now he will definitely close the gap in the slipstream. This straight is just too long. Oh, Honzig. Yaroslav, Yaroslav. Are you playing games with me again? Looks like he's actually going for the overtake. Okay, this is gonna be scary. Yeah. I needed to lift here. This was way too risky. To stay on the outside. Ah, he tried to fool me into the pit stop. We're gonna pit next lap though. Oh, can we make it around the outside? That looks good actually. Ooh. It's a long race still to go. But you know, let's have some fun, right? Not the best exit. Oh. Shit. Ooh, just managed to stay in front. It's looking into the mirrors too much. Oh my god, and sliding, sliding, sliding. Yaroslav is probably laughing his ass off right now, watching me, my car, all over the place. Oh my. On the outside here. Good job backing out of that. That would have been crazy trying it on the outside here. Oh man, rear tires are orange. Yeah, this is starting to get really interesting. Wow. I think I need to increase the traction control a little bit now. Car is sliding too much. Whoops, disqualified. Maybe he didn't do his drive-through penalty for speeding, maybe? Or he entered the pit lane extremely fast. That's also a way to get disqualified, I think. Ah, wrong button. That was the limiter. Whoa. Really struggling to keep the car on the track right now. Jesus. Calculate fuel for 80 minutes.
Should be about 108 litres.
Let's do this. He's not overtaking me. He knows he's going to the pits, and so am I. I could do one more lap, but it makes no sense to do. Okay, let's not forget to confirm this time. And see, yeah, he's going into the pits as well. Let's see who has the quicker pit stop. But I'm refueling everything I can, so. Glad you enjoyed the show, El Aero. This is gonna be an interesting second half of the race now. Hi Manuel. Tires going on. You can see now GT3 has different pit stop times now than, for example, DTM and FRX cars. Takes longer to change the tires. That takes quite some time. Oh, once the slides are going on. Yeah, we both had exactly the same pit stop time. Wow, that's the traffic. Wow, I got a hit there. I don't know why. There was plenty of space. Oh, going wide. Thank you. Now I have to readjust for all that new grip again from the tires. That means we can reduce the traction control again to avoid understeer. One hour to go, guys, in 10 minutes. That's gonna be a very tough job to defend this position. Very late on the brakes, too late. Nice one. But Hansik managed to pass him as well. If he wasn't well prepared for the race, then now he probably has enough practice already found in the race to find his pace. Whoa. Still adjusting to those new tires. No. That was a dangerous line. Oh, that too. Oh my god. At least that took away the slipstream from him. But now we're side by side. And now he's slightly in front. Still over an hour to go, guys. Ah. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Also check out Jaroslav's channel, link in the description. What's going on with Hillebrand and Lynchberger, or whatever his name was? They are only 15 seconds behind. Maybe they didn't pit yet. Or did they? I don't think they did. Hacklander also only 30 seconds behind. No chance to shake him off, unless he drives on the grass like he just did now. Oops. That was P4 that dropped. Oh, thank you. It wouldn't have been necessary to drive onto the grass. Man, Jaroslav just doesn't make any mistakes. Looking forward to meet him at the Nürburgring. Any of you guys are going to the 24 hours of the Nürburgring? And make sure to say hi. Again, side by side. He's dropping back, trying to get a better slipstream. But I don't think that will work. Or he does get a little draft now. It's not enough. It's not enough. Ooh, very good exit from him though. I messed up the exit a little bit. Gee. Can I make a move again on the brake? Wow. Woof, we got lucky here. Close stuff, guys. Still 55 minutes to go. Really good fun driving against Yaroslav. He's very, very fair and definitely knows what he's doing. Always aware of what is going on around him. Super nice driving against him. But I'm afraid he still has some reserves. He's driving 99% but not 100%, I think. We will see when we get to the last lap. Then he will make it not so easy for me, I think. On the other hand, let's see if we even can stay in front until the last lap. I doubt it, to be honest. He's extremely close now. Thank you. Guys, if you enjoyed this, I would appreciate if you could leave a like on this video. And also leave a like on Yaroslav's stream. Link in the description. Man, he's so close. sketchy. Thank you guys, appreciate the subs. Hope you enjoy the show. Definitely more of this coming in the future. Next VLN race already in 2 weeks, and I will see if I can do some SRS, some sim racing system in the meantime. Unbelievable. Almost 2 hours in, and we're only separated by 1 second. Less than 1 second. Now he's in a very good position. Fuck. And he got a better exit as well. He should be able to make it this time. Not a lot of speed difference, but he's made it. Shit, messed up the exit. I wanted to focus on the exit, but nope, no chance to come back this time. Let's see if we can stay with him. Still a long race, guys. We cannot allow him to get away though. But I'm afraid that he will. It was pretty evident that he was slightly quicker, if just minimally. only chance is to stay in the slipstream and take any opportunity I can get. Oh my god. That's not the mistake to overdrive the car now though. That would be counterproductive. I'm taking too much risk right now. Or is it the dirty air? Looking for excuses. Oh my god. Can't lose the slipstream. That would not be good. But I can feel that I'm overdriving the car. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He's pulling away. I have not given up yet, but if the gap increases, then I think it's race over. Oh shit! Trying to push more than the car allows. I just don't get it. Yeah. That's what happens. I tried to stay with him, I tried to push harder, but it's working against me. I'm pushing too hard. I don't know what else I can try. I don't know how he can be so quick. But driving like I do just now is definitely not helping. But yeah, I try to go faster, but that's when the mistakes start to happen. I cannot drive faster than the car allows. But how can he drive faster though? That's the question of all questions. But he's probably just driving cleaner. Getting that 1 millimeter closer to the apex and carrying a little bit more speed. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I think this race has been decided now. It's very unfortunate. Still got 40 minutes to go, but I think unless Yaroslav makes a mistake, he's got this one in the back. And he is not known to make many mistakes. Let this be a lesson for you guys, that sometimes less definitely is more. So if you push the car over the limit, then you will just make mistakes and lose even more time. But you know, I had to try something. He was clearly a little bit faster than me, and if I wanted to keep up with him, I had to do something. But overdriving the car is not the recipe to gain time. Nah, no way. He is gone. Unless he makes a mistake, there's no chance. I mean, really, it was just a matter of time. One more time. Once again. Damn you, Yaroslav. He's just that tiny bit quicker. But it has been incredibly close for a very long time. It could be that mistakes will be made still in this race, because yeah, it is still some time to go and Taz will give up at some point. But he has quite a nice margin now already, so he can really control this race now. If anything, it's me that needs to be still pushing hard and is more likely to make a mistake. But yeah, we will not give up, we will keep driving as fast as we can and see what happens. One minute 45 seconds gap to P3. Can really see the league we're driving in here. Definitely one of the quickest drivers, and I think he'll be in the Mercedes E-Racing multiplayer race tomorrow. hours left, that is. He qualified, top 18. So let's see what he can do there. I will watch the race live on the Mercedes-Benz Facebook page. That's with the DTM 92 cars in Hockenheim. Should be quite spectacular. Lots of good drivers qualified for that one. Yeah. It's not easy to accept that some people are just faster than you. And he's definitely one of those guys. But then again, I was never thinking that I was the fastest ever. I'm pretty quick, but there is always a quicker person. Unless you're Tim Heinemann or Gregor Hutu. But what can you do? So next weekend, Friday and Saturday most of all, there will be a lot of live streams on the RaceRoom channel of the event at the Nürburgring. We will stream all the divisions of the WTCR competition, and we will also stream the 4-hour team event with the GT3s on the Nordschleife. Make sure you follow RaceRoom Racing Experience on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/RaceRoom Racing Experience. That's where you will see a lot of those races. And the final race will also be broadcast on the WTCR Facebook page. As well as the Nürburgring page, I believe, will be showing something as well, if I'm not mistaken, on Facebook. So lots of content coming. Of course, even better is if you can come to the location, come to the Nürburgring. Biggest race of the year, 24 hours at the Nürburgring. And also huge sim racing competitions going on. 25,000 euro prize money. So definitely worth coming. Almost top 100 drivers, I think, will get money. I think it's 88 drivers that will win money. So high chance, if you're a decent driver, to take away some nice prize. But also to meet a lot of nice people, sim racers, guys from the community. I'll be there, RaceRoom guys will be there. and a lot of drivers. Also a team from RaceRoom VLN will be entering the 4-hour race. So hope to see some of you there. Man, Yaroslav is a machine. He's already 10 seconds ahead of me now. Obviously I shifted down a gear now. Not driving 110% anymore. There's no point, no chance to keep up with him. Crazy. Yellow flag. That wasn't Yaroslav, was it? No. That appears to be a Cayman. Yeah, man, unbelievable how consistent and how quick Yaroslav is driving. And he always makes it seem so easy too. If you watch his videos or his streams, he always seems so relaxed. Like he's not even trying so hard. But anyway, we had a pretty decent race. Second position after Yaroslav. Almost 2 minutes until ahead of P3. So I shouldn't really be complaining too much. I just don't like losing or being overtaken. But against these guys like him, that's hard to avoid. Maybe we should think about adding success weight next season. If you guys don't know, Yaroslav, he has been a sim racer for a very long time. He's been 4th in the World's Fastest Gamer competition, the R-Factor 2 round. So that should tell you a little bit about what kind of driver we're talking about here. Definitely very, very, very quick. He's driving ESL with project cars. He also drove the e-racing competition, Mercedes competition last year. He was one of the finalists who got invited to Hockenheim to drive there against the real DTM drivers. He also was in the Division 1 of the esports WTCC, although he made a late entry into that championship. Maybe this year or next year he will be part from the beginning, but he is definitely going to be at the Nürburgring for the WTCR esports championship. Will be interesting what Yaroslav can deliver there, but there's a lot of quick drivers coming, and if you look at the leaderboard you can see teams like Fernando Alonso, G2 Logitech, and we got Tim Heinemann, the Euronics guys, and a lot of well-known sim teams battling it out in that competition. So it's gonna be, I think, one of the toughest competitions yet in RaceRoom. I mean, the top 20 drivers are all world class. But again, there's 4 divisions, so that's 88 drivers who will be taking home prize money. And I reckon Division 4 should be possible for any decent driver to make it in there that is committed to go to the event and set a good lap time. The Williams F1 esports team also signed up for the 4-hour race. There was one team who couldn't make it, so they filled the spot. I don't remember exactly now who's driving for them, but they will be there as well at the Nürburgring. Nissan Academy, yeah, that's Nikodem Wisniewski, who was one of the top guys there. Or did he even win there? I don't remember now. But he is also going to be at the Nürburgring. So all the top drivers are gonna be in there. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a very high level of competition for the top spots. Thanks, Flo. Yeah, he definitely seems a bit more relaxed. Yeah, my biggest mistake, once I lost the lead, I just tried too hard to stay with him. I tried to go his pace, and I just pushed the car too much. And that's when the mistakes start happening, and that's when you start losing time instead of gaining time. It's that very fine edge to drive the car exactly on the limit. Not under the limit and not over the limit. That's the art of racing. The art of driving very quickly. And yeah, it takes a lot of mental strength to be in that tunnel where you brake exactly where you need to brake. Not 1 meter or millimeter later or sooner. Of course, whoa! A lot of this comes with practice. But you still need to be focused and concentrated on what you're doing 100% all the time. And that is extremely exhausting. Maybe I'm getting too old for this. But again, not complaining that much. Still 1.5 minutes ahead of P3. But yeah. Just need to accept that some people are quicker. Not that many people, but there are people who are quicker than me. Definitely. Ate some chips and went under the grass. Well, I was going under the grass, on the straight as well. I don't remember what I was doing. Checking the remaining time or checking the phone probably. So I think we'll have 2 more laps after this one. Tires are yellow, front and rear again. But right now I'm just cruising around the track really. Probably losing time against P3 as well. But this time Hildebrand is not close enough to surprise me on the last lap. So, are there any new racing games coming out soon? I think the next one that I will buy is the Corsa Competizione. Or whatever early access there will be of that. And then there is MXGP Pro coming out soon. For you guys who like dirt bikes, motocross. I was quite into the last one, the Supercross game. Oopsie. So I might get that MXGP Pro game. They say it's gonna be more realistic than all the titles before. Of course they say that every time, but this time it's one of their key selling points they mentioned in the trailer. And I'm still waiting for that Dakar game to come out, but it's probably gonna be end of summer or fall until that one's out. That's going to be fun. Might also get the Sidecars DLC coming out for TT Isle of Man game. It's gonna be interesting. Unfortunately, my Sim vs Real video of the TT Isle of Man was pulled down from YouTube. Got a strike for that one. Because I was comparing in-game lap against the real lap. It's up on Facebook though if you want to check it out. Link to my Facebook is in the description. Really, really impressive how well that track was recreated. I mean, it's laser scanned, so no surprise there, but it looks really so close to the real thing. Really awesome. And I really enjoyed trying to learn that track. I don't think I know it still. I managed one clean lap though. That's the lap in the video. Yeah, ACC screenshots do look good. Just wonder where that's going after, you know, GT3. If there's gonna be any DLC. Maybe, probably. Something like GT4 I could imagine. And then I would probably guess Assetto Corsa 2 is gonna be a thing at some point. And yeah, let's see when GTA 3 is coming out. That's gonna be interesting too. I was also driving a bit in GTA 5 the other day again with the steering wheel and force feedback mod. It's actually quite fun. It's as close as it gets to a open world driving sim right now on PC. Takes a lot of mods though to make the driving somewhat realistic. But I've been playing around a little bit with the physics of the Porsche mod, and it actually came quite close to what I would expect it to drive, with maybe a little bit more drifty than it should be, but it's a lot of fun. Whoopsie, huge drift. Going in too hot into these corners. 2-player sidecast, yeah, that would be interesting indeed. I wonder what the cockpit view will look like in one of those sidecars. But I guess it will just be like a normal bike cockpit with some extra structure around you. But the seating position is different in those. It's more like laying on your stomach, right? Those TT guys are crazy. The ones who drive in real life. absolutely crazy. Forget Formula 1, forget even MotoGP. Those dudes are just nuts. Takes its toll every year. Wonder what point they're gonna stop doing it, prohibiting it or forbidding it. But you know, if the guys wanna do it, I say let's let them do it. Have you guys heard what Magnussen said about safety in F1? He said he wished he would have raced in the 60s and 70s, because back then it was more dangerous. That's interesting coming from a driver, but I actually think a lot of the drivers in F1 wouldn't mind a little less safety measures. But then again, they all voted for the Halo system, so I don't know about that. But I saw the video where Magnussen and who was it? Gasly came together. One of the Toro Rosso drivers. Magnussen was closing the door a lot. He was almost pushing the guy into the wall. And actually, they did collide. That was insanely dangerous. Thank you. Barry Sheen? Who's that? Is it a MotoGP rider or? Why did he refuse, or why was he entered by his team and he didn't want to, or? I mean, it's you sign up for it yourself, don't you? I mean, racing motorcycles in Macau is also pretty crazy. Or any vehicle in Macau. Formula 3. It's also very, very dangerous. But TT is really on its own level. The car is also pretty dangerous, actually. There's almost every year somebody's dying in the car. Spectators as well. Those two are the most dangerous races in terms of fatalities each year. But you know, I think racing doesn't necessarily have to be dangerous or life-threatening to be exciting as a sport. I mean, in touring car racing, I don't think ever anybody. No, I'm certainly somebody has lost his life in a touring car, but it's very more unlikely, very less likely. But touring car racing can also be super exciting. It's just that close racing, the door-to-door racing. That is what makes touring car racing touring car racing. And to be honest, the last Formula 1 Grand Prix was pretty exciting to watch as well. It's not always the case in Formula 1, but sometimes. And maybe people don't watch it anymore for the thrill of the risk of accidents and injuries and stuff like that. But racing will always be interesting for me and many, just by the fact that people are competing on a very high level and it's very close racing. That reminds me, I need to catch up on MotoGP. I think I missed the last race. Always very good racing there. And I think there's a race happening tomorrow in MotoGP as well, isn't it? Sterling Moss also thinks it's too safe. Well, you know, these veteran drivers, of course, look at their own time of glory, and certainly compared to that aspect is diminished a little bit compared to them. So it's easy to glorify that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like those circuits with huge runoff areas and stuff like that. I think in those regards I could agree. The safety went maybe a little too far, because it really does ruin the racing when you can just drive over the asphalt and make mistakes that otherwise you couldn't afford to make. And with those huge runoff areas, it's like nothing even happened. I mean, I don't want anybody to get injured in an Armco, but and even gravel would make things different. But yeah, gravel didn't turn out to be too safe. Very easy to roll in a gravel pit, and the car catches air, then it doesn't decelerate as much as on a flat tarmac runoff area. I don't know what they can do. I mean, in a lot of circuits they're putting huge curbs and sausage curbs just before the runoff area. That's why I like the Nordschleife. It's a real racetrack. It was built into the environment and not an environment built around the racetrack. And there hasn't been... What was the last fatality? I think it was when that Nissan took off at Flugplatz or Quiddelbacher. Yeah. One of these spectators died, unfortunately. I mean, tourist drivers aside, in a racing series, I don't think there has been any driver losing his life on the Nordschleife in quite a while. I might be mistaken, I don't know. None comes to mind anyhow. I remember a couple of years ago actually a driver died, but that was actually due to a heart attack. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. It's not a good time to get a heart attack while driving a race car around an Nordschleife. Yeah, I still remember the first time I went there in real life. It was quite amazing. I've been around this track so many times in the virtual world. It's a very weird feeling when you get there in real life. You know, like every section of the track, you know, all the buildings, even trees. It's very weird to be there in real life, see the things with your own eyes. And that's always been a very great experience. Been there twice. Or 3 times? No, twice. And I'm going there again next week. So yeah, looking forward to that. Probably, unfortunately, won't be seeing too much of the race or the Nordschleife. Because I'll be busy working there. But yeah, it's always a great experience. Always love me some smell of burnt rubber and fuel in the morning. Probably gonna meet a lot of drivers as well that will stop by at the RaceRoom location, the Ring Arena. And of course a lot of familiar faces from the community, including Yaroslav, who is now 40 seconds ahead of us. Oh man. Well, I'm really cruising at the moment. As you can see, I'm also losing time to P3, last 10 seconds in the last few laps. No, unfortunately, never had the chance to drive myself there in real life. That is definitely something on the bucket list of things still to do as we approach the final straight in this race. And then we're gonna wait until everybody finishes the race and have a little chat in the Discord. Hi to Drive, you came just in time for the finish. Oopsie. Don't break the engine now. My god. It's embarrassing. That was probably on the broadcast too. But we made it. Over the line. Second place. Congrats to Yaroslav. Amazing race as always. Was very fun trying to keep him behind. But eventually we had to face the fact that he was quicker. Once again. No surprise. So, yeah, he deserved it. And still quite happy with P2. As happy as one can be as a race driver, finishing second. But best we could do today. Thanks, Dung Beetle. So yeah, I will take a little break until this countdown is reaching 0, and then we will go on Discord and have a little debrief. Thanks for watching. Thanks who was watching the whole race. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all ya. Make sure to check out Yaroslav in the meantime. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Still 2 minutes. Let's let everybody finish. Man, at least I could relax a little bit in the second half of the race.
On your left. Hold that line.
First half was really exhausting, man. Tried everything I could to keep Yaroslav behind me, but it was bound to happen. Hey Yaroslav, thank you. good job yourself as well, as always. Congrats on the victory. Yeah, it was really fun in the first half, man. You didn't have such a great start, I saw. But then you made your way back to the front. Congrats, man. Just insane. Insanely quick guy, man. I tried so hard, but once you passed me, that was race over for me. No chance to keep up with you. I tried and I just overdrove the car and made too many mistakes. But yeah, still happy. Good race. Good second half. Or first half. And second half I could relax a little bit and have a little chat with you guys. So that was also nice. Haven't been streaming much lately. So it's good to catch up with you. Let's see when the next stream is going to happen. I don't know. Definitely in 2 weeks when the next RaceRoom race is on schedule. Maybe I can find some time before that or some motivation. Maybe now is a good time to actually get on sim racing system, as the new season just started. You should get on there as well, Yaroslav. Do some racing together there. But I know you have a busy schedule as well, and good luck in the race tomorrow, by the way, if you're still watching. The Mercedes E race. So, race is over. So, race is over. Well done, guys, everybody who finished. Lots of people still muted. Yeah, 1 hour catching up. I hope it was interesting for you as well.
Great race, guys.
Yeah, well done everybody who finished. Congrats.
Wow, that was intense. but I really liked it though.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually a good distance, 2.5 hours. It's not too long.
Yes. But I also the GT3 class was relatively close, like 4 minutes to the last car isn't that much for 2.5 hours.
I'm just gonna mute Rainer here, he's leaking a bit of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, after Yaroslav overtook me, I could relax a little bit, so the second half was quite easy. I'm actually not that exhausted. But the first half I was really trying hard to keep him behind me, but...
Oh, I'm disappointed now. I hope for like twice changing a shirt at least.
Well, I was really pushing hard the first half.
Oh man, I was pushing hard as well.
Yeah.
Just, 1 hour trying to catch 4 seconds, then 1 hour trying to overtake.
But congrats on Signa.
Thank you. It was amazing. What happened, George, in the last 40 minutes? You just dropped down so quickly.
Yeah, man. Once you overtook me, I tried to stay with you, but I just pushed too hard and made too many mistakes. And then after there was like a 5-second gap, I pretty much gave up and put it in cruise mode. There was no point. No point. You were just too quick. No way, man.
What is your racing spirit, man?
You know me. I tried everything to keep you behind me, but when time has come, you need to face the facts.
Yeah, you guys have to watch the last like 5 minutes or so in the VGT stream, because we made a pretty cool finish at the finish line.
Yeah, definitely have to check it out.
Like in the Assetto Corsa 24-hour race.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
What class were you driving, Lucas, again?
I was also in GT3.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I
finished
see.
sixth, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah. Ah man, Yaroslav, you just don't make any mistakes. Although once you outbrake yourself into the first corner.
Please don't rewatch my stream. I didn't hold the wheel. I was just, dancing here and doing some stuff in my hands. And then I was watching to the right side on my chat screen. And then I looked back on the track. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I did like 4 mistakes during the race, and all of them were because I wasn't looking at the screen.
I went into the grass on the main straight, not looking at the screen.
yeah, I seen that.
Oh man.
It's a hard racing,
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for me for tomorrow? Because I haven't been practicing much.
Well, then practice is the advice that I can give you.
Like a developer, some big stuff,
There's not much I can tell you.
I'm sorry, I was using your setup for this race. I just joined your stream to check what settings.
Yeah.
Good
It's actually
evening,
very
guys.
funny.
I have to go.
All right. Thanks for the race
Alright.
then. See you
See
next
ya.
time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Hersham, for subscribing. Thank you. It was epic racing, man. It's
Yeah.
just the funniest part was when I was behind you in a split stream, and then I went off the split stream and couldn't overtake you.
Yeah, actually, I figured out that if I'm not too far away, if we're really close before going on the main straight, that's actually better, as if I'm having a bit of a gap, because then you don't get as much
Yeah.
slipstream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I didn't make that mistake on purpose, though.
I know. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
You should learn not to give up.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I'm gonna teach you that tomorrow. I'm gonna teach you that next week. I'm gonna slap you and tell you don't do it anymore.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, me too.
That's gonna be nice.
Yep. Can't wait.
Well, I will keep my fingers crossed for you tomorrow. We'll watch the Mercedes stream.
Oh yeah, thank you. I hope for at least top 10 because it's gonna be really hard.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good drivers in there.
Yeah, and I need to really definitely practice for that because
Yeah.
I did the leaderboard and with my setup, and I could have seen that I'm lacking a lot of speed in the setup.
Yeah.
Like you need to use absolutely different gear settings for the car. It's very weird. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe not tomorrow, but the next race will be absolutely awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for racing, and see you next time, probably.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this. Also, make sure to check out Yaroslav. Link is in the description, and then I'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Goodbye.